Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, let's try that again. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, it's gonna be a fun convocation. We begin our gathering this afternoon in a good way by acknowledging with gratitude that we are here on the traditional lands of the Kosapsum and the Kwangan ancestors and families, and we thank them for their graciousness in hosting us here. You will hear several of our speakers today make this kind of land acknowledgement when they speak, and we do this as a small sign of reconciliation to acknowledge that the ancestors and families of these nations have been here since time immemorial and that they continue to stand with us. My name is Roberta Mason, and I have the privilege of serving Royal Roads University as Vice Provost, Student and Academic Services. I will be your guide through this important ceremony. It's my privilege to extend a very, very, very warm welcome to you all on behalf of the university. Today is our 51st convocation, and we're very, very, very pleased that you are able to be here with us and to celebrate the wonderful grads who will be sitting in these chairs in a few minutes. Before we begin, I have just a few points to share with you. You see the QR code up there. If you haven't already done so, as part of our initiatives to be more environmentally friendly, we've gone paperless, and so you can scan that QR code or look at it on your mobile device to find the program. In a few minutes, maybe a very short few minutes, I will ask you to rise and stand as you are able as the graduates and the academic party enter the auditorium. And you'll remain standing through when they come in. I will welcome someone, Kathleen Burton, one of our students, who will be singing O Canada. You'll stay standing until the end of O Canada, and then you can sit down. Meanwhile, please ensure that all your cell phones are turned off, at least the sound part of it's turned off, so that we can all enjoy the ceremony without being disrupted. Thanks very much. We'll start pretty soon. We're going to start so soon, I didn't even get to my seat. Please rise.
Yeah.
Please join in the singing of our Canadian national anthem, led by Kathleen Burton. Kathleen is a current student in our Master of Arts in Environment and Management program and is a former student representative on our Board of Governors.
If you join me and stand and sing if you wish to join along. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Thank you, Kathleen. I invite you now to direct your attention to the video screens for some words from Lekwungen elder Butch Whelipton Dick, also Clarence Dick, who will share a welcome to these ancestral lands.
Asiem Nushielicha, Asiem Nushwalqua, Haishka Kwansana, Techel Lekwungen Tunach, Haishka Siem Nuquilia. So thank you, gods, for allowing me to be part of your ceremony today. I know it's been very difficult in the past few years, but your accomplishment doesn't go unrecognized. I'm standing here to offer the congratulations of myself, my family, and the Songhees Nation. Congratulations. Haishka.
It's now my honor to introduce our esteemed President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Philip Steenkamp.
Thank you, esteemed Dr. Mason. Good afternoon, everybody. It's so wonderful to have you all here, and a huge warm welcome to Royal Roads University on this beautiful, beautiful day. Mr. Chancellor, honored guests, faculty, associate faculty, staff, proud families, and of course, graduates. We have the privilege today of gathering on the traditional ancestral lands of the Kusapsan and Lekwungen families and ancestors, and it is truly a privilege to be able to live and work and learn on these amazing lands each and every day. Of all the occasions and ceremonies we have here at Royal Roads, this is my favorite. But I never fail to find it both bittersweet and humbling. I'm humbled, of course, by the astonishing amount of work that I know has brought you to this moment. The late nights, the intense conversations, the debates, the doubts, the grind, and there's always a grind, the insights, the triumphs large and small, all culminating in this day. And it's bittersweet because we're saying a goodbye for now. I know and I hope there's a part of Royal Roads that will never leave you. The knowledge, skills, and experiences from your coursework, the relationships you've developed, the memories of the screeching peacocks. Who knew they woke up so early? But also this place, this remarkable, beautiful place. The castle, the gardens, the strait, and the trees. There's a 26-year-old linden tree you pass on the way from the parking lot up to the main campus, which was planted on the very first day that classes started here. And whenever I see it, I can't help but think what a gesture of faith in the future it is to plant a tree. To think that the effort of digging, planting, watering, and tending is worthwhile. And yet there are people who dedicate themselves to exactly that endeavor. People like Jodho Mulai Paye, sometimes called the Forest Man of India. At the age of 19, he planted 20 seedlings on a sandbar and decided he'd turn that desolate barren area into a forest. And over the years, he planted more and more. And now, after 4 decades, the Mulai forest covers hundreds of hectares. It is estimated that he's planted about 40 million trees. It's a lush, lush home to endangered tigers, rhinoceros, and a whole rich array of wildlife. Or people like Wangari Maathai of Kenya, the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. She founded an entire movement dedicated to tree planting in rural Kenya, restoring the ecology and also empowering Kenyan women and local communities. The Greenbelt movement expanded well beyond Kenya to other countries in Africa. It inspired tree planting on public lands like schoolyards and roadways, and forest development and rehabilitation through collaboration and consultation. The movement is now responsible for planting over 51 million trees, but it began with just 7 seedlings. Mutai understood how reforestation can help transform societies as well as ecosystems. So graduates, you are here because you believe in planting trees. Not necessarily literal trees, although I hope that is true as well, but making investments of time and effort, and not just that, but the precious investment of your hope. You have put countless hours into pursuing your education because you believe it will grow into something big, that you and your impact on the world will grow into something big. And you're doing it facing a future that right now sometimes looks as unpromising as any sandbar. Climate change, economic upheaval, war, authoritarianism, the coming years and decades can look challenging. And yet I've talked to student after student who throw themselves heart and soul into this work, not despite the challenges of the future, but because of them. Because you believe you can do something about them. Play some part, large or small, in making that future better. And I believe that too. That's at the heart of the Raw Roads vision, inspiring people with the courage to transform the world. So as you leave today, I want to ask one thing of you, that you keep planting trees. That in the shadow of challenges and setbacks, of dangers and threats, you keep on pouring your hearts and hopes into the future. So graduates, on behalf of the entire Raw Roads University community, my deepest congratulations on your achievements and my very best wishes for a future as lush and as rich as any forest. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Steenkamp. And now join me in welcoming to the podium our Chancellor, Nelson Chan, also very esteemed, for some inspirational words for our afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. It is with honor and gratitude that we celebrate your accomplishments from the traditional ancestral lands of the Kosamson and Lekwungen ancestors and families. Maybe before I get started, I wouldn't mind getting a picture because this probably won't happen again. Can everyone over there slide? Well, how about one more? Big wave, big wave. Thanks everyone. Greetings to our honored guests, elders, faculty, staff, and of course, our graduating students, and your families, friends, and supporters. It's great to see so many little ones here. I have 3 of my own at home, 4, 6, and 8. You can tell I'm an accountant. It's not that funny when. It's going to get a lot worse in a second, so. This moment is the culmination of a lot of hard work and dedication. And graduates, I want to extend my sincere congratulations on your incredible achievements. Today is a day for celebration. Tomorrow we collectively continue the just work in transforming our world. Transformation may be a daunting challenge, but one that I know you're ready, willing, and able to tackle. It's embedded in our Railroad's vision, inspiring people with the courage to transform the world. Now, if you begin to feel a sense of anxiety, panic at this, don't be alarmed. It only proves that you're human. As such, let me offer some brief words of advice from my own lived experience. Many years ago, in another life, I was in Denver, Colorado, on a corporate retreat where I met Michael Wright Jr. He's a stand-up comedian and a motivational speaker who simply goes by Michael Jr. today. As part of his keynote address, he talked about transformation and how often the question starts with, how do I know? Followed by what? How do I know what to do? But the key isn't to know what. The key is to know why. Because when you know your why, you have options on what your what can be. That's terrible grammar. Don't write a thesis like that at all. I'm often asked, Nelson, you seem to have 3 or 4 jobs. You're always busy, running from one thing to the next. How do you do it all? Coffee. The answer is coffee. Thank you. But I also have a wonderful support system and family. But most of all, I know my why. My why is to inspire my children and those around me to live with purpose. My what is public service finance, post-secondary governance, and being on the board of a crown corporation that delivers services to adults with developmental disabilities. I try to live a life of purpose to inspire. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, maybe a video is worth 1,000,000. It's not that bad, is it? I'm almost done, I promise. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, maybe a video is worth 1,000,000. I have a short video of Michael Jr., where he tries to illustrate the concept of what and why.
So we're in Winston-Salem. I'm gonna show you a clip from Winston-Salem. And I'm just talking to this guy in the audience, and he tells me that he's a musical instructor at a school. So I was like, all right, you're a musical instructor, you know, can you sing? Let me hear you sing a song. So this is what happened at the last episode of Michael Jr.'s Break Time. Check it. So you're a musical director. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Wow. That bro could sing, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now, what you give me the version is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick, if you know which version I'm talking about. Just see if that exists. Let me see what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now, right now I'm found. Was blind, but now
Okay. Here's what I want you to catch. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time, he knew why he was doing it.
I graduated a long time ago, and I don't really remember what anyone said at my convocation. So hopefully you can take a small message away from this video. But I want to repeat the last thing that Michael Jr. mentioned. The first time the gentleman sang, he knew what he was doing. The second time, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what has more impact because you're walking in or towards your purpose. Know your why, and it will give you the courage, strength, and resolve to change the world. Graduates, this is your time. Take it and transform your world. Class of 2022, congratulations on all you've achieved, and please accept my very best wishes for your success in the future. All the best.
Thank you, Chancellor Chan. A little bit of humor and a lot of inspiration. It's now my pleasure to read some words of congratulation from the Honorable Anne Kang, Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training. She writes, "Dear Royal Roads University graduates, I would like to offer my most enthusiastic congratulations to everyone graduating from Royal Roads University today. This is an incredible accomplishment, and you should be very proud of the work you have done to reach this milestone. As graduates from Royal Roads, you have equipped yourselves with the skills and knowledge to make a significant difference in your community, and you have worked hard and achieved your learning goals. Well done. This is an incredible time to be part of the workforce or to be entering it, and it has a wide range of opportunities in many sectors. Royal Roads University offers programs focused on the in-demand jobs of the future and ensures people from all walks of life, all ages, all stages, are prepared for those opportunities. You are students who trailblaze. You take on challenges and succeed. Be proud of what you've accomplished and go forward knowing that you can make a difference. I wish you all the very best and congratulations again on your graduation. Sincerely, Anne Kang, Minister of Advanced Education and Skills Training." And now please welcome Megan Cabrera, Alumni Relations Manager, who will present our alumni orator.
I should be with some of you today. I started the leadership program 2 years ago in 2020, and I'm looking here at so many of you that are graduating. As Roberta mentioned, my name is Megan Cabrera. I have the blessing of working on these lands of the Cosamson Lekwungen speaking people and learning there's not a moment that goes by that you don't come to this campus and feel your feet planted on this earth and feel and not feel what he wants and this world wants us to feel. I'm so grateful to be here and to be here with you. It's my pleasure to stand alongside you today as you celebrate your accomplishments and welcome you to the RRU family. Following today's convocation, I also have the honor of introducing you to a member of the family of Royal Roads alumni. That is Brenda Lee Shep, who will be addressing you. Brenda has dedicated her career to the empowerment of individuals in agriculture and food in Canada and around the world. As a mentor, she inspires people across the globe and is established Canadian agriculture and inclusion leader. Brenda is the recipient of awards in leadership, diversity, and communication, and an awarded author. Brenda was awarded the Neufeld Agricultural Scholarship in 2012 and completed her Master of Arts in Global Leadership in 2019 here at Royal Roads University. Brenda is also one of our esteemed alumni that gathers with us here often And I've heard her, I've seen her as a mentor to those students, many of which could be graduating today. We couldn't be more honored to be hearing from you today, Brenda. Please join me in welcoming Brenda to the stage.
Thank you for the honor of being here today. I'd like to first acknowledge those wise generations that came before us and preserve this land, caring for it in a way that we have delicious food and fresh, clean water and can live in a space where there is both future and hope. I was a farmer for over 40 years, and I was so blessed to not only own and operate my own regenerative farms, but to work around the world, to be a participant in the production of food, to stand on the food processing floors, to dine with diplomats or work out food policy. And wherever I was, wherever my foot was planted, people were kind and generous, and they inspired me. And it was those amazing experiences that not only took me down the path to be an international mentor to youth around the world, but also brought me here to Royal Roads. And it's here at Royal Roads where I decided to talk to global leaders in food, and I learned something. I discovered that not one of them set out to be who they are, that every single one of them had amazing transformational experiences that simply changed their lives. So I take you to the Philippines, to a young child who is hungry and crying. And as he wept through the night, his father, no longer able to take the pain of his child's suffering, got up in the dark and went out and harvested an immature tuber and boiled it and ground it and gave it to the child. The child remembered this, and he saw in that act of love hope. And he dedicated his life to teaching himself, to teaching school children, to working with the extremely vulnerable, to teaching communities how to grow their own food. And although his model is internationally recognized, he described to me his success this way. He said, "I cannot describe for you the feeling of joy that I felt when I guided the hands of the blind to plant their first seed." There were so many times that he had to dig in deep to keep his dream alive, especially in a country in which farming is looked down upon. And I know about 3/4 of the way through my studies, I was struggling to keep that dream alive. I was burnt out. And I was in this amazing elective where all the other people just happened to be military personnel. And I was having one of those dark days when I decided that I was going to proclaim to no longer be involved in agriculture or food. And it was met with this long silence. And finally, one of the senior officers spoke up and he said, "You know, Brenda, we can't deploy without food. We can't have democracy without food. And we will never have peace without food. Think again. What you do is important." And I was transferred at that moment back to Cuba, working in the hills of Matanzas with a machete in hand under the heat for a farmer named Cusa, who was saving this land from urban development and wanted to feed her community. And when we finally got a bit of a break in the shade of her casa, I said, "Cusa, is there anything that would keep you from living your dream?" "No, nothing," she said. And as the sun set on that beautiful green space, she took my hand in hers and she looked me in the eyes and said, "Thank you for being here so that others know that I exist." What we do is important. And it's true that we're never going to know the exact time of those transformational experiences. And sometimes we're totally not aware of the impact that we have on other people's lives. But my friends, I promise you this, no matter who you are, or where you go, or what you do, every day of your life, you are a symbol of hope to someone, somewhere, every day. Be well. Thank you.
Brenda, you planted some seeds of hope today. Thank you. I think as you consider this moment and you consider those words, it's behooving upon us to really consider what is that dream. I want to take this moment to share a little video compilation with you featuring today's graduates, and that would be you. Noting that you are here today because of your hard work, but also the support of what we call here at Royal Roads, your supportive champions, those people behind you. Whether it was your family, or the people in front of you, I should say as well. Let's not forget them. Very important. Whether it was your family, your spouse, your partner, friend, or faculty, you likely didn't get here alone. They were there, cheering you on, listening, encouraging, sacrificing, so you could learn and grow. We join them to say to you today, congratulations, graduates. And with that, let's celebrate you. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing those photos with us that give us a chance to see just a little glimpse of your experience. And it's really a privilege to sit on this stage and watch your faces as you recognize yourselves and your colleagues. It's now my privilege to invite to the podium Dr. Veronica Thompson, our Vice President, Academic and Provost, who will give a very special award presentation.
I am honored this afternoon to present the Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation. This award recognizes one student who excelled in their studies and contributed to the life of their institution or community during post-secondary study, rewarding one or more of these activities: inclusion, democracy, and reconciliation. The recipient of the Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation is Taylor Lauren Kalina Baumeister from our Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. Taylor was unable to attend this afternoon's ceremony, and Dr. Bridget Harris, Dean of the Faculty of Social and Applied Sciences, will accept the award on their behalf. And now I will ask the graduates to please rise for presentation to the Chancellor. Chancellor, I present to you this graduating class of Royal Roads University, on whom you have conferred the degrees, certificates, and diplomas to which they are entitled.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. Colleagues, we're almost there. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the recommendation of the Academic Council of the University, I have admitted each of you to the credential for which you are entitled. I have invested you the all due rights, privileges, responsibilities thereto appertaining. May you always be mindful of our motto of the university: living our learning. Congratulations.
You can please be seated. Chancellor and members of the Board of Governors, we will now present the graduates from their respective programs, and we would like also to acknowledge those graduates who are watching from afar. I'd like to now ask Dr. Rob Middleman, our Interim Dean of the Faculty of Management, to present the graduates that we are celebrating today.
I am honored to present to you graduates from the Doctor of Social Sciences program. Matthew Abraham Uchuli. Matthew's dissertation is entitled Oil Spills Disaster in Ogoniland, Social and Cultural Perspectives. Supervisor Philip Vanini and committee members Robin Cox and Emmanuel Uta. Do you record this? I have to bend down a little bit more. Esther Rachel Joy DeVos, whose dissertation is entitled Designing for Tenant Wellbeing, a New Approach to Canadian Social Housing. Supervisor Jared Wesley, committee members Kathleen Mannion and Ron Kneebone. Oluwaji Modupa Oliniru. Bolu's dissertation is entitled The Work of the Blade, Why the Practice of FGM Continues in Nigeria. Supervisor Philip Cook and committee members Jagris Hodson and Athena Maid. Karen Irene Schmaltz, whose dissertation is entitled Integrating E-Learning into Wise Practices of Healthcare Leadership Development During a Global Pandemic by a Coalition, a Naturalistic Inquiry. Supervisor Kathy Bishop and committee members Graham Dixon and Stella Lee. Krista Valerie Hiddema, whose dissertation is entitled Always for the Animals, Findings and Recommendations for Organizational Governance and Regenerative Practices in the Animal Advocacy Movement as Informed by the Stories of Women Vocational Animal Activists. Supervisor Hillary Layton, committee members Gay Bradshaw and Carolyn Recker-Monroe. You got it. You got it.
Keeping the hair in place. There we go.
Thank you very much. No, no. Faith Burnley Matchett, whose dissertation is entitled Cultivation and Development of Wisdom Contributing to Wise Organizations and Wise Leaders. Supervisor Marilyn Taylor, committee members William Holmes and Ginger Grant. Hillary Jane Quose, whose dissertation is entitled The Characterization of Dark Leadership, Workplace Bullying, Psychological Harassment, or Office Politics. Supervisor Eileen Piggott-Irvin, committee members Rosemary McGowan, Phil Cady, and Nancy Buck. And now, they'll start to make their way over. I am honored to present to you the graduates from the Masters of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. Morgan Aline Beaudry. Just hold on a second. Catherine Mary Carlson. Sarah Jane Cook. Denise Joy Cook. May Therese Dirksen, recipient of the Irving K. Barber One World Scholarship. Zanette Marie Frost. Kane Habu. Nicole Ann Marie Hensler. Avril Amy Hull. Antonia Rose Clausen. Lindsay Ray Meisner. Diana Jacqueline Paulson. Rebecca Jean Shropshire. And now I'm honored to present to you graduates from the Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies. Alicia Kathleen Gardner, recipient of the Royal Roads Chancellor's Award and the Royal Roads Founders Award. I am honored to present to you graduates from the Masters of Art in Educational Leadership and Management. Joseph Benjamin Brooks. Jordana Lee Buckwald. Gina Hayupis, recipient of the Royal Roads Founders Award. Terry Louise Harmer. Shauna Hinson, recipient of the Royal Roads Chancellor's Award. Janelle Inglis. Barbara Yelena Katic. Oriana Eve Laidhoff. Juan Lee. Amanda Arlene Mercer. Carrie Dawn Nietzsche. Dragana Radmanovich. Sandra Marie Uno. Xiao Wang. Shuang Zhu. I am honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Environment and Management. Benjamin Kwabena Amankona Braco. I am honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Environmental Education and Communication. Melissa Diane Bracken. Vanessa Gwendolyn Elton. Connor Roland James Lorimer, recipient of the Shirk Canada Graduate Scholarship Masters. Matthias Udo Morrison. I am honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Environmental Practice. Samantha Kate Nielsen. I am honored to present to you now graduates from the Master of Arts in Global Leadership. Ryan William James Glover. Shauna Yemkovi. I am honored to present to you now graduates from the Master of Arts in Higher Education in Administration and Leadership. Leszek Les Roman Apuchin. Courtney Noel Fabry. David Joseph Hogg. Gregory Christopher Jefford. Andrew Philip McCarrath. Candy Maria Morrison, recipient of the Ted Wilson Memorial Award for Lifelong Learning. Erin Corinne Seiko. Sue Ann Walker, recipient of the Royal Roads Founders Award. Jason Bruce Wallace. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Leadership. Lisa Marie Amundsen. Jeffrey Donald Badger. Arlen McKay Bailey. Ryan Craig Bathgate. Hold on a second. David Arthur Barrington. Christy Marie Campbell. Stephanie Lynn Carter. Cherie Lynn Cooper. Michelle Karen Davey. Marielle Julie Flota. Ricky Michael Craig Fountain. Jenny Costa Gomez. Julia Ann Hansen. Susan Marie Harlan, recipient of the Royal Roads Founders Award. Oviv Hebenstall. Nolan Grant Horbach. Michelle Justine Howell. Catherine Ann Jewett. Kathleen Kim. Lisa Sarah Ann Knopf. Melissa Nicole Lavoie. Bowain Ma, recipient of the Royal Roads University Student Experience Award. Craig Alexander McKenzie. Alex Jose Montiel Paz. We practiced this before. Ushetalaji Dawn Nirosha. Christopher Anthony Nobrega. Jeff Donald Palmer. Craig Ralph Paynton. Emily Abigail Pierce. Samantha Lily Ann Peterson. Daryl Eugene Pilgrim. Dolores Grace Piper. Lilias Jane Loyard. Michael Sidney Rosen. Kristen Lacey Ryder. Anne Uri Shorling. Lisa Rihanna Shanks. Shuka Doreen Meyer Stopel. Alicia Hong Tuan Tan. Laurel Emma Charlton Thompson. Jamie Jean Vieno.
Woo! Okay.
Take your time.
Oh, he said I could take my time?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Odin Haley Welch, recipient of the Royal Roads University Entrance Award, and Gwen Locke, MA in Leadership Scholarship. Karen Ann Witowicz. Veronica Robin Woodruff, recipient of the MyTax Research Training Award, the Shirk Canada Graduate Scholarship Masters, and the Royal Roads Founders Award. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Masters of Arts in Leadership, Health. Charlotte Rochelle Bowie. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Arts in Learning and Technology. Kristen Lee Beebe. Shelley Jean Dugan. Wendy Marie Grimolowski. Christina Lynn Jones. Michael Bryant McKay. Sandra Christina? Yep. Sandra Christina Norum. I am now honored to present to you graduates from the Master of Science in Environmental Practice. Andrea Mae Boyce. Sarah Jennifer Kudis. Jessica Mae Moore. Mary Del Rocio Ramirez Gaston. Robert William St. Ange. Talia Mary Corelli Wamenga. I am now honored to present to you graduates from the Bachelor of Arts in Environmental Practice. Erin Marie Lange Christensen. Marla Eileen DeMolin. Victoria Daniela Maglicic. Marjorie Elizabeth Ewell, recipient of the President's Scholar Award. I'm now honored to present to you graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science. Chevy Cheyenne Alexander. Kelly Alexander de Montmorency. David Jeffrey Haywood, recipient of the President's Scholar Award. Braden Mitchell McKay, recipient of the Peninsula Co-op Award. Jordan Alexander Michkowski, recipient of the President's Scholar Award and the McTaggart-Cowan Project Leadership Award. Diana Moscoso Garay. Lori Lynn Wade, recipient of the Royal Roads University Student Association Award and the McTaggart-Cowan Project Leadership Award. I am honored to present to you now graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Practice. Natalia Rocio Contreras. Julio Roberto Garcia Orellana. Haley Justine Newell. Talon Xavier Harek. I am now honored to present to you graduates from the Graduate Diploma in Higher Education Administration and Leadership. Lulu Ji. I am honored to present to you now graduates from the Graduate Certificate in Instructional Design. Anna Malkin. And now, President Steenkamp.
Thank you, Dr. Middleman. Wow, that was just so inspiring to see you all across the stage, and I just could sense the excitement. We are now at the end of our ceremony, and I would like to ask all of you to join me in a big round of applause for the amazing graduates of 2022. Graduates, I sense very relieved family members and friends in the audience. So maybe you could give them a round of applause, and the faculty who so well supported you as well. So graduates, congratulations once again, and welcome to our amazing family of alumni, 33,000 of you all across the globe. So you are now part of that large network of Royal Roads community. I encouraged you in my remarks a short while ago to continue investing in hope. Now, as we prepare to say goodbye, I want to encourage you to do something that Royal Roads graduates have been doing for decades, and that's to take your hope and your courage and share it with others. Wherever your work and your careers take you, let them give people around you reason for hope and the courage to make a difference themselves. And to all here today who have or are supporting these impressive graduates, faculty, associate faculty, staff, family, friends, thank you again for celebrating this moment with us. Thank you for all you've done to help bring them to this milestone. We share immense pride in their accomplishments, and I know you join me and the entire Royal Roads University community in wishing them every success. And it would be remiss if I didn't thank the remarkable teams at Royal Roads who put together these incredible convocation ceremonies in this beautiful new Dogwood auditorium. It takes a village, as you might imagine, to put together these events. And I really just want to offer a round of applause to all of them as well. So thank you. And my last thank you is to our Chancellor. Chancellor, thank you. You always do such an amazing job, and you guide us so well, so thank you. And thanks everybody for coming out, and a good afternoon to you all. Dr. Mason now will give us some instructions about what we do next. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Steenkamp. What we do next is go party. This concludes this afternoon's convocation. Please remain standing at your seats until the academic party and graduates exit the auditorium, when I'm done talking, that is. Graduates, please make your way over to the Sherman Gen building, just across the road, and we'll have the traditional hat toss and photo. Lots of opportunities for photos. Bring all this enthusiasm and energy with you. And family and friends, you are so welcome to please join in that fun as well, and help us celebrate our newest alumni. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, ah, hey,